Hey, black women, just wanted to double down on this whole thing with the migrants and black women on YouTube calling for other black women to vote Republican. That's not something I suggest you do, but you're going to make your own choice anyway. However, I just want to bring some things to your attention that you should know to be true, because if you've been living and paying attention, you know that this has happened. Every presidential election, immigration is an issue. It has been for the last 20 years, right? This issue with immigration has been going on throughout this entire administration, the one before that, the one before that, the one before that, and the one before that. Every administration. Since immigration to America became a big thing in the 1990s, right? I just have to say that for black women, you have to start keeping the facts about the racism in this country first and foremost in the front of your brain. When I was listening to, and I didn't agree with it at all, the live that Cherie from Black Women Making Money did today, it was a fear-mongering, hate-mongering live, The fact that she was basically telling black women to vote for Republicans just to stop the migrants coming into America was absurd, because no one can stop them. They have been coming across the border regardless of who's in office. They were still coming into America when Trump was in office as well. Whether y'all want to accept that or not, he didn't stop anything. And by federal law, he's not able to stop them 100% by himself. Okay? So all those promises about all the stuff he's going to do and will do, if he is not able to do it through the checks and balances of the four branches of government in this country, it's the people, judicial, legislative, and executive. You got to have all four. If he's not able to do it through those, he just can't do it. So to lie to people and say you're going to be able to do all of these things that you know you're not even capable of is not only misleading, but it's deliberate. I would say mistreatment of the citizens of America, because people are only championing you because they believe you and feel like you're good. You're going to quid pro quo, give them something in return for what they're giving you, and that's not going to work. And then the other thing that black women are not thinking about is the fact that these white people are very racist. They're just hateful towards black people, and especially black women. There was a Harvard study done, as well as a Brookings Institute study about the retention of black women in many corporate companies and jobs, in basic jobs, period. And the fact that racism is such a problem, anti-blackness, where black women can't get decent write-ups, they're always devalued at their job and last to be given promotions or even considered for a raise. This is stuff that is permeated in the fabric of this country. So when Cherie today was saying that the reason she wants you to vote Republican is to stop the immigrants and stop the fact that they're going to be taking your jobs, whether they coming into this country by the thousands or by 2 a day. If white people want to give them jobs before you, they will. There's no amount of president that's going to stop that, because they have been doing that in this country since they brought black people here, that brought extra black people here outside of the ones who are already here. And they just don't want you to have anything. So instead of worrying about fighting about which president you think is going to be more of a bigot towards Hispanic immigrants and migrants than others, You should be thinking about how you can become more politically active in this country to start this government looking into task force that deal with the economic, housing, and employment discrimination that simply not just that affects the black women group solely. Like, you can have a special task force for something like that. You have to come together and demand it. You got to get on your representatives. You have to be loud in the public. You have to be heard and seen. You have to get off your butt and be as proactive for yourself as you were for black males when they were getting hurt by police officers. That's just how it goes.